guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Not date or time specific. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. But as a general reading, it might not resonate for everyone. So just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. If nothing resonates and you're here as a Scorpio Sun, watch your Venus, Moon, or Rising readings, or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for your divine counterpart as a cross watcher. Sometimes messages come through directly for cross watchers. So I'd just like to let you know that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. For those returning, big love. Okay. FYI, even though it's not date or time specific, stuff is going on in the cosmos and it can't not help but filter its way through because a lot of the movement of the planets is impacting us collectively as well as personally. July has been a month of many personal planets. Well, sorry, correction. All the personal planets changed signs in this month. So that's kind of destabilizing, guys. And we have the big conjunction coming up. The North Node, Mars, and Uranus all in Taurus. Conjunction means they're coming to the same point, the same degree. And Uranus is all about the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. Sometimes it can be very much a disruptive energy. Sometimes it can be a big breakthrough coming. So find Taurus on the outside of your chart. I'm giving you this little tip now. I'm going to do a reading for it, I hope in the next day or two. But find the house that you've got Taurus in. It's not about the planets in Taurus. It's about the house that's being ruled. For example, I have Taurus sort of 10th house bleeding into the 11th house a little bit, but the degree point is in the 10th house, which is my public life, my career, right? I mean, yeah, so I'm expected some unexpected pivots, okay, in my work life. Yeah, if it comes, I'm going to go with the flow. So there you have it. Okay. So let me get a card for those of you watching from Mystical Wisdom. Letting go. Wow. This is important for you, Scorpio, especially if you're here as a Scorpio Sun. Or even a Scorpio South Node. I'm going to... South Node, North Node. Either Scorpio North or South Node, because what's happening with the Taurus North Node is that it's connected to the polarity of the Scorpio South Node. So the Scorpio South Node is telling us what we need to let go of right now. And that's what this is about, letting go. So because we have a North Node conjunction, it's telling you you're headed somewhere new. Time to let go of what you're holding onto here from the past. Learn to let go. I love that for you, regardless of whether you're the Scorpio Sun or the North or South Node. Wow. Pretty powerful. I am still struggling with my allergies, guys, so my eyes are watering. My throat is scratchy. I cough a lot. I'm going to do my best to power through. But I appreciate your patience. It's been brutal. Oh, I love this for you. Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this is Jupiter. Now, the good news is, here I am talking about the astrology of the day. With this conjunction, there is a favorable geometric pattern to Jupiter. So that's why I'm looking at this big, huge conjunction as more of a potential for big, powerful, positive, exciting, rewarding breakthroughs, because Jupiter's in the mix. We've got divine time here. We've got, good karma. We have destiny. What's the challenge here is how do you move forward? The Chariot is what's crossing you here, and the Chariot is about moving forward. And guess what that's trying to tell you? It is time to let go of where you are, because you are heading in a new, expansive direction. Wow. Ace of Swords in the unconscious energy. The below is what's kind of rolling around behind the scenes for you or in your psyche. There's some clarity trying to find its way in, some insight, maybe even a little bit of an aha moment. The Ace of Swords has that shock and awe capacity as well. So there may be something that you're beginning to see more clearly, even though it hasn't risen to the surface. Here's in the past King of Swords. So this can be, you know, maybe your person being a little distant, aloof. I'm saying that because I feel like something's about to break through for you. And you're about to move forward, even though that's where the challenge is. You're seeing something clearly, and then in the past, this King of Swords. So what's crowning you? The Fool. I don't even have words. This is like the best reading so far. I just want to stop right here. So what's crowning you, what's the above, is what's serving you at this time to help you bring about your desired outcome. The Fool. Take the chance. Take the leap. Let go. Take the leap. Go off the cliff. Wow. Scorpio. Now, in the near future, we have the Five of Cups. So if you've ever heard me read about the Five of Cups, yes, it can be about loss and sadness and grief. It can also be about mistakes of the past, regrets of the past that we struggle to let go of. Okay? So I like to say that it's not as evident in this particular deck, I'm sorry, because she's holding one cup that's spilling out, and there are two cups here knocked over. So in most decks, you see you're looking at the back of the person, and they're looking at three cups knocked down, but there's the Two of Cups right behind them. So in this deck, there's the Two of Cups sort of in her peripheral vision. She can barely see it. What I'm trying to tell you is that Two of Cups is your soulmate, is your connection, is your partnership. And so there's something coming up in the near future that will determine whether or not you finally let go and receive the forward motion that the wheel is providing. Holy crap. Yeah, Spirit's telling you someone's coming in with their heart on their sleeve and a whole crap ton of love to offer. Knight of Cups. In the hidden energy, Nine of Swords, this person may be very anxious. You could be anxious as well. There could be a lot of sleep deprivation. I'm going to tilt it a little bit because of the light. A little bit of anxiety. Now, a little bit of anxiety is adaptive. It's good to go if you're going to go take a test or apply for a job, right? A little bit of anxiety is adaptive. It helps us, be Johnny on the spot and really get in the groove of it all when we've got a little bit of that tension. Too much of a good thing ain't no good, though. And that is the problem with the Nine of Swords, is it's an intrusive thought mechanism that rolls on a loop and kind of keeps us distracted from everything else going on in our world. So this is the hidden energy. It could be yours, it could be theirs, it could be both of you. We shall see. I'm feeling it could be this person, because if there's a potential for them to return with an offer of love after maybe being kind of cool, distant, and aloof, they could be sweating it out. Okay, in your hopes and/or fears, the Magician. Yes, what are you manifesting here? And the potential outcome, Nine of Wands. I like the Nine of Wands for you because it says to me that as this feels like it's gears moving, like on a old-timey clock, when you see those gears move, it takes time. It takes slowly. It goes slowly for like the hour to pass, and you see those gears move so slowly, and it's like you just don't want to give up. You got to make it to the end. So that Nine of Wands suggests you're moving towards something completing, but it's exhausting and it's stressful and there's anxiety. But your hope is that you've got everything you need to manifest what it is you desire. And there it is, my friends. Your overall energy for the reading is the World, closing out one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. The next card is the Strength card. So this is about endings and new beginnings. You have a lot of Aquarian energy here. We've got the Fool is Aquarius, King of Swords, and the World. So if you've got Aquarius in your chart, even the Ace of Swords, right, has the Aquarian feelings of change. So why is Aquarius important? Whether or not it's in your chart or their chart doesn't matter, because the planet that rules Aquarius is Uranus, and that is that big, huge conjunction coming up. Uranus, North Node, and Mars, all in Taurus at the same degree. Okay. Wow. This reading, Scorpio, is almost prophetic. It feels like I'm seeing a major shift. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana, an ace, and a king. That's some powerful energy out of 10 cards. Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Oh, this is so great. So, I feel as if, because we have the Tower underneath, so for those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it's me sort of peeking at what's going on behind the scenes, what's on reserve in someone's psyche, what's something that you're not leading with, but that might be kind of in the back of your mind. It's something you're keeping on reserve. And so I feel there's been a Tower moment, or this can also represent that breakthrough that I was just talking about with regard to the Uranus conjunction with the North Node. So I'm just saying that I'm not feeling that there's a Tower happening now. I feel it either already has, or there's about to be a breakthrough, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles for you, that will get this Chariot moving. Since the Chariot, we got the Wheel of Fortune, crossing the Wheel of Fortune is the Chariot. So the wheel moves, the Chariot moves, but if one of them's kind of stuck, it gets a cog in those little gears that I was just mentioning. This is about this divine gift of love, the love of a lifetime, things moving slowly. Remember, I was just talking about the gears and why you shouldn't give up so quick, because something is shifting, even if it's kind of having to grind its way through. And I feel like you're about to have a big breakthrough here. With regard to your connection, could be new love for some of you coming toward you slowly that may change your direction, like on a dime. That's why you may be getting the letting go card. So for some of you, yes, because the world, end of one cycle, beginning of a new cycle, there could be something totally new coming in for some of you. Let me say it this way. For those of you who are looking for a whole new love experience, you may have a breakthrough. It may be surprising. It could just kind of come out of the blue, Tower energy. Okay, Ace of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords. For those of you who want something brand new, I kind of feel like you may be seeing the need to kind of clear the air, make peace, leave with some kind of friendship intact and move on to calmer waters. For those of you who are still very connected to your person and are hoping the breakthrough is within your connection, not outside of it, I feel like you're seeing that there's something off a little bit, that what's lacking is the basis of friendship from the beginning, and that's what needs to be cleared up. And there is this sense of urgency coming in. It could be from you, it could be from them, because I'm seeing that 9 of Swords, to go ahead and kind of say, yeah, I'm on the same page, we're on the same side of the volleyball net, and it's time for us to move to calmer water. So I feel like you're starting to get insights about this, that may be in fact the problem. If there is in fact a problem, that it could be about I'm talking about the basis of friendship for a reason. That 3 of Pentacles, it is cooperation, collaboration, co-creation, a card of friendship and help and assistance and all of that. But to me, it's like the foundation upon which we build a solid relationship. And if you're starting to see like, oh, that may be the issue, that may be the issue, we need to be on the same page there, then you feel the pace starts to pick up. And all of a sudden you have this big awakening moment, maybe a big breakthrough, and all of a sudden those stuck, like gritty gears start to loosen up and move a little bit faster. Because that Knight of Swords waits for no one. King of Swords in the past. The Star, Queen of Swords, 10 of Swords. I feel like you're still struggling to heal from a very painful ending, because I'm seeing Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, very much a couple, something very, probably a good, prior to this 10 of Swords moment, I feel like you kind of had a good thing going, good communication, good back and forth, good intellectual repartee, quick-witted, like they got your humor, you got theirs, you could talk endlessly for hours. Like I just feel the communication, because the swords really on point. Could just be referencing air signs, but even then, still about communication. But I feel like you didn't get a lot of questions answered about this painful ending, and so therefore healing is very difficult. It's kind of coming through like lost hope that you can either heal this or recover from it. So let's see the Fool, which may be why it's so hard to move on and why it's going to take this sort of shock and awe to get the gears moving again, to get you to let go so you can move on. I'm just going to take a moment. I was just talking about with some friends about, like, you know, weight loss struggles, and we all have them. Most of us do. But I remembered that there was this time where I had moved like 2 or 3 times. I had moved from one house to another house, a couple years later to another house, and then I was getting ready to move here. And I had been schlepping, okay, this is going to take a minute. I had been schlepping clothes, like size 2, size 4 clothes, beautiful clothes with the freaking tag still on them. I knew I was never going to get my ass back in those clothes ever, and yet something, I couldn't let it go, right? I couldn't like let go of the body that was, to accept the body that is, and then envision the body that might be. Do you see where I'm going here? So what did I do? I packed that shit up. I Goodwilled every single bit of it. Bags and bags of clothes. I had a damn near empty closet, and guess what happened? I lost 50 pounds in the next 18 months. I know. I have since gained about 20 of it back, but 50 pounds in 18 months from what? From letting go of something that never was going to be again, and coming to terms with that. And that's what I'm seeing in this reading. Just so you know, that's what I'm seeing here. The moment you let go, the big breakthrough happens. And whether it happens with this person or with somebody brand new, what do you care at this point? It seems so powerful and so destined, like it's destiny in a really good way. Look at this. The Fool can't even make it up. So what's crowning you and bringing you close to achieving your goals? The Fool, taking that leap. The King of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment with the past life soulmate, all this love, all this emotional comfort and balance and warmth and emotional availability. The minute you take a leap and let go, I could cry. Just remember what I said. Bags and bags of clothes. I lost 50 pounds or close to 55 pounds in 18 months after that. It's like, who knew? I could have done that a whole hell of a lot earlier. Oh, Scorpio, I love you, or whoever you are watching. Now to the nitty gritty. 5 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Magician. Judgment. Wow, wow, wow. This reading is killing me in a good way. The 5 of Cups. I feel like this is the letting go portion of the program, guys. And what came through in the morning musing for those who are in the channel membership or who have the all access pass to all of the extendeds. There are links for that below, by the way. If you're interested, click it and you can learn more. The Judgment card came out, and I wanted to say, and I'm not even sure that I did. I'm not sure that I said it, but I thought it. I thought, y'all really need to forgive this and let it go. Like, you just got to make peace with it and let it go. And that's what I'm seeing here. 5 of Cups with Judgment underneath. The only way to let go is through forgiveness. True blue, honest to goodness, I'm not faking no damn buddy. forgiveness. If you really want to manifest this twin, if you really want to manifest your soulmate, whether it's this existing person or someone brand new, you have to forgive the disappointment of the past. You have to forgive yourself for mistakes of the past. You have to kind of let go of regrets. You have to kind of, you know, that saying, let bygones be bygones. It's a little bit different than that. Because not only do you have to let bygones be bygones, you got to say, I am making peace with this so that I can manifest the love I desire and deserve. Even if it takes a different form, I have to let it go. Oh my God. I know, I'm like emotional for you here. Okay, Knight of Cups, message from Spirit. I think Spirit's telling you, this person that I feel like this King of Swords kind of morphs into the King and the Knight of Cups. I feel that there's, if love has eluded you, right? That King of Swords doesn't have to be a person. So let's just get that straight. It could just be the coldness, the not finding anybody warm enough, not finding anyone who's emotionally available for you, and therefore kind of giving up hope, right? One disappointing, painful ending after another kind of a thing, even if we're not talking twin flame. But I feel like I've got the two storylines going, one for that energy of wanting the new love, wanting something new and fresh, and yet you're still kind of anchored to the past. The other storyline is about this person. This King of Swords is a real person who's just sort of denied you their emotional availability for whatever reasons. I don't know. We'll find that out in the extended, I hope. But they're kind of coming in the minute you let go, and the minute you make peace with it and forgive, they're coming in with messages of love. And even though it's the Knight and not the Page, it's like bygones to the conflicts that sent them packing or that made them turn and walk away, all about offloading it. Spirit's telling you, you get to take this difficult negative energy and boom, Marie Kondo that shit to the curb. It's done. It doesn't serve you anymore. It's the 10 freaking bags. And I'm talking huge long bags of clothes that I took to Goodwill. That is what I'm seeing here. If this is what you want, this is what you have to do. There may be a message coming in that may help you understand that that's really over. But in the absence of the person actually arriving at the door, it's telling you that in order to open and clear the path for this to come towards you, you've got to offload the conflict about a sense of abandonment, somebody that walked away, or that you had to walk away from due to the overwhelming conflict. Can go either way. So let's look at the hidden energy. 9 of Swords. This reading is so intense. There's the 9 of Wands again. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking it's you. I'm kind of thinking that's you with your hand on your head, like, make it stop, not wanting to give up, and sort of a little obsessive adjacent with this 9 of Swords, and then to the 9 of Wands, which is your outcome position. Yeah, but if you do not trust this person's intentions, if you're worried about, right, the sabotage or feeling set up or just feeling really defeated, it's time to choose a new direction. I feel that's what's keeping you up. Do I kind of hang on and open myself up to this, or do I move in a new direction? Only you have the answer to that, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot, there's an opportunity here for movement forward, for success, for a sense of victory. And only you can determine if what I'm talking about is a connection that is long gone Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Wands. If it's long gone, then I'm speaking to someone who, then that's about the new. Clearing the path and really making peace with it all and really finding true forgiveness so that you can really offload it. And that way all that anxiety just points you in the direction that you're supposed to head, with this big conjunction coming up especially. For those of you who are really kind of counting on manifesting, Magician, a return of your person and their emotional availability, I still think it's you with some residual anxiety going on in the background of whether or not that's the right path. Magician in the hopes and fears. No, that's not how you come out. You want to leap, you leap. Ooh. I think you're hoping for some communication, a fresh start. And yet we've got the Eight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, like maybe some communication that helps you learn and better understand exactly everything that's gone on. I do feel there's something you want to learn by virtue of some kind of communication you're calling in. Here's some beautiful energy of the Temperance card underneath. I'm not seeing any fear here. I'm really not. I'm seeing hope, and I'm seeing that Temperance card as I'm just going to sort of allow this to happen in its own time. There's patience with the Temperance card. It's about self-control and restraint, everything in moderation, as they say, but it's also about alchemy and transmutation, and knowing that the way things seem to you now can be totally transmuted once you better understand it. It can offer you that first step toward in a new direction, especially since we have this Two of Wands over here underneath. So I do feel like you're trying to move forward, even with a baby step, but you're sort of turning it over. One half is, I'm the magician. I want to manifest this communication so that I can either learn what needs to be learned or so that I can take up the first step in a new direction. But I understand that that's going to happen not by me forcing it, but by me allowing the energies to come into flow and balance. So there's a little bit of timing with that Temperance card is what I'm trying to say. We're very patient, very balanced. Nine of Wands, there it is. Whew, my goodness, okay. So not giving up on the construct of somebody who loves you and who comes in to claim your heart and to win you over and to reveal themselves to you. Does that make sense? Like, I feel you haven't given up on that. And you're not going to be satisfied until you get it. There's that Four of Cups, kind of like, yeah, sometimes the Four of Cups is unhappiness or, you know, disenchantment and feeling rejected. In this case, I feel like it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to play the field. I'm ready for the love of a lifetime. I'm ready for my Ace of Cups. And there it is, and I'm not going to miss it when it comes. So it's coming through to me a little bit more like, yeah, I'm accepting no substitutions. So don't even come looking for me unless you are absolutely 100% prepared to give your heart. Until then, I'ma do me. Nine of Pentacles. On your own, making your own way through life, you know, doing well for yourself, knowing how to manifest all your own little creature comforts, but clearing the path for this beautiful Knight of Cups to come in so that you can kind of offload the remnants of what once was that you, for some reason, struggle to believe could ever be again or could be even better. I don't know. This reading went long. I'm completely taken with it. I feel there's something beautiful and new coming in. Once you learn to let go, that's the really powerful message here. Let me tell you who showed up energetically. Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. It's a card of Jupiter, as I said. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. We just came through Cancer season. Now we're in Leo. Tower is Aries. It's a card of Mars. We've got that Mars coming in for the conjunction with Uranus. Ace of Swords is a little bit of that Aquarian energy, as is the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But mostly I like the Aquarian energy for that. The Star is Aquarius. We got the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Fool is Aquarius. Holy crap, we got a lot of Aquarius in this reading. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Magician is out twice. That's Virgo and Gemini. Card of Mercury. Judgment is here. That's Scorpio. A card of Pluto. Temperance is Sagittarian energy. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Yeah, powerful, beautiful reading. What's going to happen in the extended? I'm going to call in your person's energy. The one that you've got in your mind's eye. How are they showing up? How do they see the situation? How do they see you, think about you, or feel about you? What are their intentions going forward? A card from Spirit to kind of give you more advice about all the energy that comes through. And I'll close out with some Oracle. The link to that is below. I will see you there in a second. Bye for now.